right, RLWF fans, time again for RLWF Shock, starting out early. And for some reason, with no audio, we are going to put them on the What's Up with the Audio list. Here we go. We have a paper. We have a pen. Old school. But listen, music or not, it is Fisher Bailey and Peter Allen, old school.
And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE.
I mean, one of the most prodigious, spectacular, enduring tag teams in the history of the RLWF 4, 5-time champs at this point. We just had an update today.
And here they come.
So some of these may not be working, but thankfully this one is working, ladies and gentlemen. Companion and El Padre Esmeralda, the Reckoning, making their way down the ramp. Again, the new look Reckoning has some great names, a lot of rookies in the mix. These two winning their debut against I believe the American Nightmares last week, or prior, at least not last week, prior to the PLE. And now squaring off against old school, rookies versus veterans again for the Reckoning. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think's coming out on top. Fisher Bailey starting off against Companion. And Companion runs right at him, but Fisher Bailey ready for him. They're duking it out here. Ooh. Kick to the face of Fisher Bailey. And sends him into friendly territory. But not so friendly was that elbow to the face. Reversed into the opposite corner now. And again, Fisher Bailey with the elbow counter. Great work from the veteran, and again thrown into a third corner, and Companion, instead of taking an elbow to the face, tags out. That's a smart move. A smart move. El Padre in there. He's thrown into the corner. We're in a little tag team action here from old school. Big back body drop connecting.
It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about
and quick counter there from El Padre. Into the corner. There's the tag. And again, you know, for a young, new, dynamic team of rookies here like the Reckoning, facing off against these kinds of these opponents, it is, like I say, it is a challenge because, again, the Shock in particular, full of veteran teams. And so these youngsters have something to prove, and look at that maneuver. The diving move from Companion, and Fisher Bailey has to come in and break things up. But again, if they can prove that they can compete with these veteran teams, it is going to be a big step forward for the Reckoning. Into the corner goes Peter Allen, and now Peter Allen on the outside. Companion triangle dropkick sends him all the way to the outside. Fisher Bailey could only look on and watch. And El Padre is going to wait patiently. Nope, scratch that. He was going to wait patiently for Peter Allen, but immediately became impatient. That's a great question, Duntrassi. I don't think so. Not that I can recall, anyway. We've had some short matches, but on a first pinfall attempt getting the win, I don't think we've ever seen it. I mean, the only way is if maybe there was a match where just by coincidence, you know, it just went a long time into the match before there was a pin attempt. I mean, that's possible, but like in terms of just like getting a quick pin right off the bat, I don't think we've seen it. I don't think we've seen it. Companion tagged in now. Drops the elbow across the back of Peter Allen, who rolls to the outside. Companion chasing him around in and out of the ring here. And finally, Peter Allen hits him with the knee. Companion back in the ring. Peter Allen down for the count. Getting to his feet at the 5 count, and the Companion decides once again to go to ringside. Look at the energy. And now twisting the neck of Peter Allen. Oh yeah, Penny's 2-minute match. Shark Yuv with Shark. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'd have to go back and look. We don't really keep track of that stat, so like quickest win and so forth. I'm not really sure, but I know we have had some short wins. But 6 count, and they're both still on the outside of the ring. Atomic drop by Peter Allen. 8 count, and they both rush into the ring to avoid the countout. Companion. Ooh. Neck breaker, nicely done. Both superstars tag in their partners, and El Padre and Fisher Bailey meet middle ring. Suplex into the bridge by El Padre, only gets the 1. Peter Allen comes in. Help not needed. And he winds up reversing El Padre to the outside. Again, Twitch Championship on the line in the main event tonight. Jocko defending that belt for the first time since winning his record-breaking 4th Twitch Championship. Won in every single season of the RLWF. Unprecedented. A record that is literally impossible to break at this point. Fisher Bailey with the hot tag to Peter Allen. He's back in the ring, but oh, right into a headbutt from Companion. Leg hooked. 2 count only. Peter Allen gets the shoulder up. Companion setting him up though. Oh! Enziguri. Leg is hooked. And Fisher Bailey once again is going to have to come bail out his partner. Counter from Allen. Big combination on Companion. Now working the arm. Oh, vicious maneuver.
Continually punishing, man.
It's only the first match, David. You haven't missed anything. And Ninja's on Max this week, I can confirm. So my apologies. Oof, running Bulldog out of the corner by Peter Allen. Leg is hooked. 2 count only. There's the tag. Fisher Bailey in as Companion on the ropes, but playing possum. Hit him with the elbow. Companion on the attack now. And swinging neckbreaker, middle of the ring. Takes an extra stomp or two to Fisher Bailey. Thought he might be heading back to the corner, but he is, just not the way he imagined. Fisher Bailey reversing him into the turnbuckles, and now, what is he doing here? Oh, brutal move. A consummate technician is a Fisher Bailey. And now duking it out middle of the ring. Quick roll up here by Companion. now, that's not the qualifications for it. And Companion drops him face first into his own corner. And no, thought he was going to tag out, but changed his mind. And maybe would have been a smart idea, as here comes Fisher Bailey now. Big uppercut connects.
And a tag team match is commendable, but it might be time to tag out.
And suplex. Drags him to the corner, face first into the turnbuckle, but Companion with the elbow. fighting his way out and heads back to the corner. This time for sure he must tag now. There we go. El Padre has him on his feet. Sends him back into the corner. We're going to see a little tag action from the Reckoning. Companion on the top rope and launched into Fisher Bailey from the top rope. Companion with a big combination. Fisher Bailey struggling to get to the ropes. Companion intercepts him and hurls him into the corner. More tag action here from the Reckoning. Attacking from all sides. A barrage of offense from the Reckoning, and now El Padre reverse on that kick. And into the roll-up and the bridge from Fisher Bailey. Only got the one. Drop kick from El Padre. Once again, that elbow serving him well to escape the corners as he sends El Padre into the opposite corner. Now El Padre with a kick to escape. Suplex, and El Padre is going to tag in Companion. Companion setting him up. Are we going to see another Enziguri here? No, we are not. Fisher Bailey caught him and hit him with the clothesline. Reversed into the corner by Companion. Blocked again by Fisher Bailey. Fisher Bailey has been so sharp in those corners. And again, another reversal out of the corner. Huge German suplex there from Companion. Companion now with some words to Peter Allen before heading back and tagging in El Padre. Daniel, welcome in, welcome in. Hurricane Rana. Companion, not the legal man in the ring. Referee trying to get control here. Referee giving a warning to Padre. Finally back in now and sends Fisher Bailey into the corner. There's the tag. More tag action here. And boom. The leg is hooked, and that might be all she wrote, except that Peter Allen in there to break up the tag. Or the pin, rather, sorry. Companion setting him up off the ropes, and oof, Shining Wizard. Companion from behind. Oh, a vicious neck breaker. Now from the middle rope. And the senton. Into the corner. There's the tag. Oh, I saw that roll. Look out. El Padre with the dropkick to the back of the head. And surely now that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. The Reckoning pull off another victory. I mean, 2 in a row against 2 very tough teams, veteran teams. And the Reckoning are looking strong so far. A great match for El Padre and for Com. All right, next up, a little one-on-one action, and out first. The one, the only, Luka Novak. From Croatia, it is Luka Novak making his way down to the ring. Luka getting some cheers from the crowd this year.
opposite day again.
That's no problem, Happy. I mean, even the characters that I tend to like in comic books are fairly obscure. If you're watching this later on YouTube wondering what we're talking about, that's why you got to come to the Twitch channel. We talk about all sorts of crazy stuff in between the matches. You got to come join us live. Check out the community on the NormCantShoot channel here on Twitch. Luka Novak ready for action, and he is against, ladies and gentlemen, your new front of the line case holder. Braden Storm, hot off his victory at the front of the line PLE, and now Braden Storm has that case and the ability to cash it in for a title shot anywhere, anytime. And there you go. I mean, listen, even matches the outfits. A Braden Storm, your front of the line champion, versus Luka Novak. Should be a great match. Yeah, Luka was known as LJ last year. This year he is going with his full name, Luka. As we know, Luka Novak very proud of his Croatian heritage. And thought that maybe Luka Novak, I'm assuming, was maybe more reflective of that heritage. Let me start the prediction in the meantime here while we're discussing that, but there you go. No, it is not another set of twins, thank God. We have too many twins. Yuv and Malik, Wilson and Wyatt Wild. Also, who was the other one? Oh, Akira and Kenji. Katsumoto. Oh, Blaze, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear, brother. Hope you're feeling better. Glad you can join us. Don't throw up on the keyboard if you're watching on your computer. All right, if you're watching on your phone, don't throw up on the phone. Aim left, aim right.
Side Russian leg sweep, takedown, and just raining down punches. I think Rage took over.
Braden Storm in control right now. Big forearm to the face of Luka Novak, but Luka Novak, nice sling blade. Missed on the springboard though, and Braden trying for a sneaky pin here. Ooh, got a 2 count. Got a 2 count.
Anyone could have expected.
Just going all out with every blow.
Luka struggling to his feet on the apron and fighting his way back in. Irish whip.
Wow, what a kick.
Ooh, what a kick to the side of the head there from Storm. Oh, split him open with that forearm. Braden Storm missed on that springboard, but doing very, very well so far against Novak. Novak fighting back in the corner here. Elbows to the ribs. Oh, he is split open badly on the left side there, you can see. Shot to the gut from Braden Storm, but Luka Novak has him in the corner. And, oof, gonna work that leg. Putting a foot into the face, but a nice counter from Storm. And Storm, oh no. Oh, I thought he was gonna powerbomb him to the outside instead. Neck first off the top rope. Of course, Storm winning that front of the line case after he and Sergeant Holly Jimenez won that mixed tag. Again, think of all that Braden Storm had to get through to get that case in his hands. An incredible feat for the youngster for sure. A well-earned accolade for Braden Storm. And now Storm, full of energy here, catches the foot, sends Luka to the mat. Going top rope. And, oh, the knee connecting. Kick off the springboard, and now pounding away on Luka Novak from the mounted position. Braden Storm in full control of this match.
Attack has him floundering. Yeah, and this might cause him to lose his composure. Russian hamstring. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Oh, oh, missed on the Superman punch. Happy it's a beautiful Canadian spring. Rain freezing too hot. Rain freezing too hot. Alternating days for about a month. Luka Novak springboard. Oof. Did not quite connect there. Ooh, wow, snap. Power slam from Luka Novak, trying to end this one quickly, but only got the one. Exactly, Yuv. Exactly. That is why I do not drive. Luka Novak unloading big combination on Storm, and he responds with the spear. What a move. 2 count only. Braden Storm can't believe it. Thought he had him. Thought he had him. Going top rope once again. And, oh, missed on the stomp. Luka Novak making him pay for it. Sends him to the apron. Big right hand. And now has him on that rope. Slingshot suplex. Perfectly executed by Novak. GMK, welcome in, welcome in. Luka on the top rope. And oh my goodness. High flying maneuver of his own, but not enough. Not enough to beat Braden Storm. But Luka Novak clawing his way back in this match. Sling blade, drop kick. The fans going wild. Springboard connects. Storm on his feet though. Oh, hits him with the knee. An incredible match between two incredible superstars. Counter by Luka, has him in the corner, and now takes a run, and oh my. I think my tooth popped out. Hooks the leg. 2 count only. Man, what a match. Luka deciding his next move. Gets Braden on his feet. Unloading with kicks. And oh, face first. Braden Storm crawls his way to the corner. And Luka stomping away on the rookie. Luka top rope. Waiting this time for Braden to get to his feet. And oh, countered by Braden Storm into the powerbomb. What a move. Reverse to the apron. Braden Storm and Luka fighting it out on opposite sides of the ropes. Braden Storm now on the outside. Luka waiting for now, but we will see how long his patience lasts. Well, we found out exactly how long. Over the top rope. Missed on the knee drop. Braden Storm with the Superman punch. How much more abuse can these two bodies take? Mr. Big H, welcome in. 2 count only. A little bit, Mike. A little bit, Mike. Maybe it was just a fast cut by the operations crew. It's possible. A little camera work more than anything. We'll see. Shining Wizard off the ropes. Leg is hooked. Is that finally enough to put away Braden Storm? It is. Luka Novak claws his way back from the early dominance of Braden Storm. Turned it into a back and forth slobber knocker. And finally, coming away with the victory. Luka Novak's been talking a lot of big game backstage as of late. And in the ring, getting it done against a tough opponent. All right, moving on to the next match. And coming out first, it is Fredo, who we saw at the TLC Extreme in that qualifying match. In the end, unsuccessful there, but Fredo has been putting up the wins as of late. I mean, more often than not, cashing the checks written by his mouth. And Fredo looking to repeat success again here tonight. High-pressure situation ahead for this guy, but he is more than ready for it. Fredo giving the business to the fans at ringside, telling them to applaud. I don't know if that's going to work necessarily, but listen. Fredo, an incredible superstar. We are going to have to see who he is facing tonight. The WWE Universe. Ladies and gentlemen, it pains me to say it, but former World Champion Moz of Oz, of course, losing the belt at the front of the line PLE in that triple threat match to Oliver Kingzz. But listen, this man is one of, if not the most decorated superstars in RLWF history. And you better believe that he is going to work on clawing his way right back to the top starting tonight. But a tough draw here against Fredo. Are we going to get the opportunity to see Killer? Remains to be seen. And you got to wonder mentally, after losing that World Championship at the PLE, whether Moz is going to be doubly committed or if he's going to be a little off his game. I guess we'll only wait one way to find out. And there's the bell. Fredo starts out with a big boot to the face. Let me start the prediction. As always, if you'd like to join the RLWF and have your very own superstar right there in the ring, all you got to do is subscribe to the NormCantShoot channel here on Twitch, or hang out with us for a couple streams, and once you've got 5,000 channel points, cash them in. That is all that is required. You don't need the game. You don't need anything. We got you covered, top to bottom, here in the RLWF. And Fredo with the big drop kick from the outside. Driving the back of Moz's head into the mat. Setting him up off the ropes, and big boot to the face. Fredo dominating so far in this match on the middle rope, but Moz, I think, out of range maybe for Fredo. Fredo gives it a try. Wow. I did not think that Fredo was going to be able to get that far. I stand corrected.
Right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Fist drop.
Oh, beautiful, Blaze. That's great. Excellent.
And he isn't looking helpless anymore. That was the opening he needed. He's got to keep his foot on the gas now.
And springboard misses. Fredo sidesteps the crossbody.
Stop. And this onslaught's really taken everything out of him. Yeah, he is far.
And right back on the attack. Yeah, no problem, Blaze. When you're ready with them, just let me know, and upload them to CCs when you're done, and I will be happy to download.
What a disastrous miscalculation.
Suplex from Moz as he tries to turn the tides here. Attacking the arm. And locking in the crossface submission, but good eye by the referee. Foot on the rope. And now they're heading to ringside to duke it out. Not a false count anywhere match, so we're going to have to be mindful here. And Blaze, that reminds me, if anybody out there is on old gen or on PC and they have a copy of the game, WWE 2K25, if you search for the hashtag RLWF, you will find a host of RLWF superstars and images and arenas. I would upload more, but 2K25 keeps crashing whenever I try to upload stuff half the time. So slowly we are adding all of the RLWF superstars so you can enjoy them from the comfort of your own home. From the top rope, missed on the elbow. Maz playing possum, sends him into the corner. Has him up on the top rope, but a counter from Fredo. Maz, though, rolls him up. Thought Fredo napping, but didn't get the 3.
This matchup isn't anywhere near over.
Strong punch to the midsection.
And counter by Maz, but a counter by Fredo. A great match here. Big boot to Maz. Again, Fredo, I think, has dominated this match so far. Maz just has not been able to get any kind of sustained offense going against Fredo. But again, with Maz, with that deadly submission holds. Hit the elbow this time. Maz always a threat. Fredo setting him up. And FaceTime. Hooks the leg. Is that going to be it for Maz of Oz? No. Kick out from the former champ. Fredo can't believe it. Immediately goes for another pin. This time a dirty pin. Referee doesn't see it. Maz able to toss him off. Maz had a little word there for Fredo when he was getting up. Maz saw it even if the ref didn't. Irish whip. And Fredo has him down for the slam. Fist drop by Fredo, and Maz rolls out of the ring. Fredo right out after him. Puts in the heel hook. Referee has started her count. Continuing to attack the legs of Maz of Oz. Rolls him back in. And Fredo now waiting for Maz to get to his feet. Springboard. Oh, stepped aside. Maz, nobody home. And now Maz. Slingshot crossbody connects this time. And Maz hits a couple of clothesline, catches him, sends him down to the mat, and Maz, rejuvenated by the cheers of the crowd, rolls him over, hooks the leg. Only got the 1. More work to be done here against Fredo. Maz, oh, vicious side slam. And Maz has that look in his eye, crocodile death roll locked in. Trying to make Fredo tap, but Fredo able to pry his way free. No easy feat against Maz of Oz. They lock up. Maz sends him into the ropes. And Maz with the arm wringer. But here comes Fredo fighting his way free. And FaceTime out of nowhere. Leg hooked. 2 count only. Maz somehow hanging in there. Rolls out of the ring for a little breather. Try to grab it, Fredo, from the outside. They lock up. Fredo dragged to the corner, face first into the turnbuckles. Counter. And Fredo. Oh! Vicious neck breaker. And Fredo not quite sure what he wants to do here. Has a couple of words for Maz there as he's lying down. Fredo rather on the top rope. And double axe handle across the head. Repositioning Maz of Oz, but does not go for the pin. Instead, he's going to go for the electrifying elbow, but Maz rolls out of the way. Fredo right back on the attack, though. Stomping away on Maz of Oz. Fredo at this point must be wondering what it's going to take to get Maz to sit down for the 3. Fredo more trash talking to Maz. They lock up. Irish whip. Hits the elbow. And Fredo once again is going to go for a springboard here. Maz on his feet and springboard dropkick connects. Hooks the leg. Is this finally enough? 1, 2, 3. And listen, even the great Maz of Oz only has so much in the tank, and Fredo, unrelenting in that match, hung in there for a huge, huge win. Again, Fredo angling to put himself at the top of the list for a title shot. And a win over the former champion, absolutely a step in the right direction. Fredo with a huge win tonight against Maz of Oz. All right, up next, a 5-woman Extreme Rules match. No countouts, no disqualifications, no mercy. And coming out first, the Machine. Parker Matsumoto. I mean, an incredible physical specimen. I mean, look at the biceps. Look at the veins. Look at the definition. This is not an elimination match, Yuv. This is it's going to be the first person to get a pinfall or submission. So it is going to be a real battle. And again, no rules. I mean, except the rule where you have to win by pinfall or submission, I suppose. But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. Exactly, Yuv. It's either going to be a very long match or it's going to be over quick. We'll find out. Again, an incredible specimen. Parker Matsumoto, one of the rookies who have come in here in Season 4 and created a stir. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, one of the latest rookies that we have here, joining us in Season 4, it is Bailey Heights. Was impressive in her debut. Debuted in that qualifying triple threat match and almost came out with the victory. Bailey Heights once again thrown into the fire here on Shock. Great theme song, too. Let's point that out as well, ladies and gentlemen. Bailey Heights. The Swiss Miss. Ready for action. Next up, it is Lexi Knight. We are going to put her on the fixed audio list. But Lexi Knight, ready for action, former tag team champion Lexi Knight. Fans going wild. They love a little bit of Lexi Knight. Who could blame them? And next up, another incredible rookie coming in here for season 4. It is the Punk Princess, Amy Stevens. I mean, has been whooping butts in the indies for 2 decades. And now finally in the RLWF to bring her unique brand of havoc to the big stage. This is going to be one heck of a match. And finally, she brings a kendo stick down to the ring that she can actually use. Is she a snooker player? No, I mean, if you count smashing a pool cue over someone's head as being a snooker player, then yes, in that case, she is a professional snooker player. But otherwise, I don't think so. And ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, it is the queen of mean, Evelyn Precious. I mean, no one more disappointed, I think, almost at the PLE than Evelyn Precious was hoping to win that front of the line case back, but could not get it done at the PLE. And Evelyn Precious is going to have to work her way back up to that title contention the old-fashioned way, and winning a fatal 5-way against tough opponents like this. Absolutely the right way to go about it. Evelyn, of course, to qualify, beating, I believe, Amy and I think Parker Matsumoto. So 2 of her opponents that she beats for a chance to get to the front of the line case in this match. So we'll see if that plays any part. Let me start the prediction again. Fatal 5-way Extreme Rules. It is going to be absolute pandemonium. Oh, indeed, yes, she pinned Amy, and oof, Amy already exacting revenge with a big headbutt to Evelyn Precious. Bailey Heights and Parker Matsumoto going at it in the corner there. And now Bailey going after Lexi Knight. Amy and Evelyn and Parker, here we go, a rematch of that triple threat in the foreground. Amy into the corner. And oof. Bailey Heights taking care of business, going for a pin already. And Parker Matsumoto there to break that one up. Neck breaker from Evelyn Precious. Amy sent into the corner, and Evelyn Precious unloading with chops. Amy fighting back out of the corner. Big boot to the face of Evelyn Precious, but Parker went for a sneaky pin. Lexi Knight has a chair. Again, Extreme Rules, no disqualifications, no countouts here. Double noggin knocker by Evelyn Precious, then jump from behind by Amy, and Amy unloading with elbows to the back of the head. Bailey Heights has pulled out a trash can. Evelyn Precious has a sledgehammer. Oh, Evelyn Precious reverses Bailey, slams her face first into the trash can. There is no way that face of Evelyn Precious is going to touch a garbage can, heaven forbid. Her dermatologist, the skincare review, the skincare regimen, Evelyn Precious, legendary. No way she's going to put that in contact with a filthy trash can. Bailey with a big combination here on Amy. Oof, big kick to the side of the head connecting. And the springboard connects as well. Evelyn Precious once again attacking Amy Stevens. Suplex. And now Parker Matsumoto has her up, and no, trying for the Alabama Slam. Evelyn Precious, though, escaped the hold right in between Bailey Heights and Amy. A ladder thrown into the ring now. Absolute pandemonium. Amy has Matsumoto up, but a beautiful reversal from Amy Matsumoto into the pin. Amy able to kick out before we even get the 1 counts. Amy goes for the pin on Lexi Knight. No one breaking it up. Oh. Lexi got the shoulder up. A close call there. Almost a victory for Amy Stevens. Table set up by Bailey. Parker has Amy in front of the table. And Alabama Slam through the table as Bailey hits the pedigree in the foreground on Evelyn Precious. Lexi wailing away with that kendo stick. Parker split open on the knee from Bailey Heights. Lexi sent into the corner. Chaos inside the ring. I mean, I'll think about it, David, and let you know, but I just don't know if I can make that work. But I will let you know if I change my mind. I will think about it for you. Concussion protocol on Lexi Knight. Leg hooked, but Parker Matsumoto once there again to break things up. Parker tossed from the ring. Evelyn grabs the kendo stick. Reversal from Lexi on Bailey Heights. Parker has Evelyn Precious up and down to the concrete floor. Drop kick springboard from Lexi Knight inside the ring. And we might need to take a commercial break here, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me one moment. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Who gives you raging arcade gameplay, the most authentic sports games, and access to the internet all on your TV? Play games, surf the net, only on Sega Saturn.
All right, we're back. There's the pinfall by Lexi Knight on Bailey Heights, broken up by Amy. Parker sent to the mat by Evelyn Precious, and she is not done. Oh no, might be setting up the figure 4 leg lock on Parker Matsumoto. No submissions, but tell that to her ACL. Amy unloading on Heights, has her in a sleeper hold. Is it bedtime for Bailey Heights? No. Jawbreaker counter. Evelyn with the German suplex. Goes for the pin on Bailey Heights. Amy right there, but Lexi actually came over to break that up. Amy in the corner. Has Lexi. And Jack Daniels hammer. Hooks the leg. Is anyone going to stop her? Yes, Parker Matsumoto again in there to break up the pin. The machine has been on point for breaking up the pins. Facebuster by Evelyn Precious, and now the handstand leg drop on Lexi Knight, but here comes Amy Stevens unloading on Precious. Drops her face first off the knee, turns her attention to Parker Matsumoto, but Matsumoto hits the clothesline. Amy's going to roll out. Referee took a little bump there, but still standing. Here comes Amy with a steel chair. Oh, right across the noggin of Lexi Knight, but this time Lexi wrests control away from her. Matsumoto going for the pin, broken up by Evelyn Precious. Pandemonium. Inside the squared circle. Bailey Heights has a sledgehammer and goes right to Evelyn Precious. Who could blame her? And on the attack, Lexi Knight, meanwhile, inside the ring. On the top rope, leaps over Bailey Heights to hit Amy with the 450 splash. Pin broken up, but what a move by Lexi Knight. And now Bailey Heights has Lexi up and, oh, face first. Amy has the sledgehammer and goes to work. No, beautiful reversal from Bailey Heights. Matsumoto and Precious continuing to battle it out at ringside. Bailey trying to fight her way back into the ring, does so. DDT from Lexi Knight on Amy. As Evelyn heads back inside the ring, grabs the sledgehammer. I think looking to use it on Lexi Knight. Oh no, Evelyn Precious, Queen Butterfly Suplex. Amy, meanwhile, with the repeated headbutts to Parker Matsumoto. Bailey breaking up that pin attempt by Evelyn Precious. And then right into the pin for Amy. That's broken up by Evelyn Precious, who rolls out of the ring. Nope, back in again, never mind. Bailey clobbers Precious with the chair. Parker knocks her down. Alexi tossing Matsumoto. Oh, Evelyn Precious throws the kendo stick into the face of Lexi Knight. She did not like that one bit. Unloads a big combination on Precious. Throws the kendo stick into the face of Bailey Heights, breaking it. Amy Stevens back in the ring now. Facebuster on Heights. Amy with the sledgehammer. Attacking everyone. Goes to the pin on Bailey. Here comes Evelyn Precious. Can she break it up in time? No need. Bailey Heights with the kick out. Oh no. Lexi Knight got tangled up in the ropes there. Referee takes a bump on that Irish whip. Pinfall by Matsumoto. No one breaking it up. 1, 2, 3. And the Machine, Parker Matsumoto, picking up the win in a brutal match. Look at the blood dripping from the forehead of Parker Matsumoto. A brutal match all around, and I think a little bit of animosity perhaps peeking its way through on that one, but a great match from all involved. But your winner, you can see the remnants of all the weaponry strewn about ringside. The Machine, Parker Matsumoto. All right, after that chaos, we are back to one-on-one action. And out first, ladies and gentlemen, your hardcore champion, Yuv. Riding the motorcycle to the ring. Fresh off his title defense against Jocko at the TLC another TLC Extreme, the front of the line PLE. I'm getting my incredible PLEs mixed up. Yuv, your hardcore champion. Yuv, for the people, baby. For the people. The crowd loving it. A huge fan favorite is Yuv. Well, let's see who his opponent is going to be. Well, I'll tell you who his opponent is going to be. It is JoJo, ladies and gentlemen. At the front of the line, PLE. We rewarded the community members who showed up to watch with a multi-man match. I believe it was a 10-man gauntlet, or 10-person rather, gauntlet eliminator. With the winner getting a non-title shot, and JoJo was your winner. And now he has gone from no promotion wanting to sign him to getting a preliminary contract to being the underdog that everyone's supporting to now a non-title shot against Hardcore Champion Yuv. You don't like his odds, but you gotta love his pluck. A huge opportunity for JoJo. Let's start the prediction. Do you believe in miracles, ladies and gentlemen? Yuv has him back into the corner. Referee splits them up. Yuv tossed him right back in the corner, but a nice counter from JoJo. Reversal from Yuv. They lock up. And now Yuv pushed into the corner, and the referee has to step in. Missed on the kick. Yuv on the attack. Oh, locks in a submission hold, but a little too close to the ropes. Good eye by the referee. They lock up again. And Yuv grabs him from behind. Nice counter there by JoJo. Headlock locked in, or more like a chin lock, I suppose. Reversal into the hammerlock from Yuv. JoJo's got to find a way out of it here. That arm cinched in. Oof. You can see the pain on JoJo's face. And it counters into the headlock. Nicely done here from, listen, JoJo with the fundamentals. Let's go. He's been working hard in the training center, working on the craft, trying to learn from the other superstars here in the RLWF. And Yuv with the counter. Some great classic wrestling to open up this match. You'll love to see it. I mean, JoJo maybe doesn't love to see it right now because his arm is just about snapped off here by Yuv. And Yuv in the corner telling the youngster to get up. Again, no animosity between these two, but Yuv's got to do what Yuv's got to do. Look at the slingshot power slam right on the logo. Has him up and powerbomb. And Yuv has him up and over for the German suplex, and Yuv encouraging the youngster to get back up on his feet. They lock up. Counter from JoJo, nicely done. Into the Irish whip. And, ooh, big backbreaker from JoJo. Off the bottom rope with the moonsault, leg hooked. A great combination there, but Yuv gets that shoulder up immediately. Wheelbarrow DDT, and JoJo getting pumped up here. Unloading with a big combination, but Yuv putting a stop to it. Has him up into the powerbomb. The strength of Yuv on display. JoJo rolls out. Ooh, the spear. I think more of a glancing blow there. A little off target was Yuv. And now they're fighting it out at ringside. Up and over. For the Salida del Sol, referee gives them a warning. JoJo heads right back in. And look at this. That youngster is excited. An incredible opportunity for him off the top rope. Oh my goodness. Beautiful maneuver. And JoJo's confidence sky high right now. as he tosses Yuv back inside the ring. Has him on his feet. Irish whip. And boom. Dragon twist cutter, leg is hooked. Is that going to be enough to get the victory over the Hardcore Champion? No. It is not. Yuv, though, steps out of the way of the drop kick. And now Yuv locks in the guillotine sleeper, but JoJo punching his way free. And now went for some kind of electric chair drop, but a nice reversal from Yuv into the uppercut. JoJo being repositioned by Yuv. He's going to go for the pin. Is that finally the end for JoJo? No. Shoulder up.
What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
I mean, JoJo with the opportunity of a lifetime here.
He's just measuring him now.
And, oh, stepped aside on the drop kick from Yuv. JoJo back on the attack, sends him into the corner. Drives the shoulder into the small of his back. And face first off the top turnbuckle. Yuv struggles to get to his feet. JoJo from the springboard, caught midair into the powerbomb by Yuv. Unbelievable. Hits the elbow off the ropes. That might have split the youngster open. Indeed it did. You can see over that right eye. But JoJo fights on. From the middle rope. Missed on the double axe handle. Reverses Yuv to the apron. And what has he got planned for him here? Oh! To the outside they go. And a foot DDT by JoJo. And boom, another Salida del Sol onto the concrete floor. JoJo on the apron, heading to the top rope. Changes his mind as he saw Yuv going inside. Yuv tries for a sneaky little pin, trying to end this one. 2 count only. Big clothesline and another. Yuv on fire right now. Oh, another big clothesline in the corner off the ropes. Ducks a clothesline and another big clothesline. Yuv on fire right now. Off the ropes, big leg drop connects. Leg is hooked. Is that finally enough? No. JoJo again getting the shoulder up. Again, this youngster has fought so hard to get an opportunity like this. He is not going to let it get away that easy. But how much does he have left against a veteran like you? Pop-up power slam. JoJo on the apron, but not for long. Tackled to the outside again. Yuv attacking the legs of JoJo. Unrelenting. And, oh! Head first into the ring post. JoJo taking a beating here at ringside. Big combination from Yuv. Lands, has him up. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! Was going for the F5, but JoJo with the reversal. At a 5 count, the referee is going to have to give them a warning soon. Still fighting it out in the corner. A 7 count. JoJo with the drop kick. Sliding back in at the 8. 9. JoJo might win this by countouts. Indeed he does. Unbelievable. The RLWF is shocked. A victory. A victory by JoJo by countout over you. No one saw that one coming, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest win of his career. Unbelievable. All right, a tornado tag match.
Ready for a fight.
Coming out first. The American Nightmares. The All-American Matt Windham and the Killer Cajun Mason Marceau. Former tag team champions making their way to the ring. Again, Season 1 legends. Marceau and Windham. Fans letting out a cheer, of course. These two very over. With the fans. But who are their opponents going to be?
Better get ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, also former Shock Tag Team Champions. It is a Course Grind and Darth Brooks, the Force. Making their way to the ring for a tornado tag match. Again, Darth Brooks we saw at the PLE. Angling for a shot at that front of the line case, but did not qualify. Would have been a huge coup for the Force to have the case in the stable, but as always, the focus of the Force getting those Shock Tag Team Championships back, currently held by Wonderfully Handsome. And trying to work their way back up to a title shot. Lost to Wonderfully Handsome, I think by countout. Did they not at the PLE? I can't remember. Let me see. Indeed, lost by countout to Wonderfully Handsome at the PLE. So you hate to lose a title match that way, but them's the breaks. Tornado tag match. No countouts, no disqualifications. No tags. Pinfall already by Course Grind. Only got the one. Punching Matt Windham right in his good eye. Did I start the prediction? I did not. Let's correct that right now. And you can put your channel points where your mouth is. Darth Brooks unloading on Mason Marceau, and so far this match has been all Force. But Course Grind reversed into the corner by Matt Windham. DDT from Course Grind, running the Bulldog from Darth Brooks, and the Force have things very much in control. Mason Marceau split open already by Darth Brooks. It is not looking good for the Nightmares. Course Grind under the ring, has a kendo stick, and right across the noggin of Matt Windham. Turns attention to Mason Marceau, splits it over his already busted open head, and Mason Marceau wisely rolls out of the ring. Meanwhile, Matt Windham taking a beating at the hands of Darth Brooks. Mason Marceau taking a shellacking in this match so far. It has been all Force. Windham slides back in, and Darth Brooks immediately on the attack. Matt Windham attacking Darth Brooks to no avail, and Course Grind grabs him from behind, has him up, and drops him face first off the turnbuckle. The Force putting on a clinic here against the American Nightmares, and Mason Marceau wisely says, maybe I need an equalizer. Grabs a sledgehammer, but Course Grind gets to him first. Now it is Marceau who is dropped face first into the turnbuckle. Grind grabs the sledgehammer, goes to work on Marceau, throws it at... Sorry, went to work on Wyndham, threw it at Marceau. Wyndham out of the ring. Mason Marceau 2-on-1 here. Power slam by Course Grind, goes for the pin. Oof, almost ended the match right there. Darth Brooks and Matt Wyndham having a stare down on the outside. They lock up. Wyndham tossed aside. And they once again having a bit of a stare down. Course Grind, meanwhile, continuing the attack on Mason Marceau. Splash from Course Grind. Everyone heading back inside the ring. Headbutt from Wyndham. But here comes Darth Brooks unloading. Look at that double axe handle across the back of Wyndham. There's the pinfall. 2 count only. Wyndham able to kick out. Marceau now with the pin. Or Course Grind with the pin. And Marceau able to kick out. Wyndham now with a nice combination on Darth Brooks, but grabbed from behind by Course Grind. Reversal on Grind. Matt Wyndham trying to get something going here against the Force. Marceau once again looking under the ring for help. Grabs another kendo stick. And on the attack at ringside. Brooks with the neck snap off the ropes. He's going to roll out to ringside to help out his partner. But Course Grind looks like he has it relatively in hand. And so Brooks instead grabs the steel steps. But Marceau gets to him first. Wyndham grabs the sledgehammer. Mason Marceau taking care of business against both members of the Force. And here comes a little help. Course Grind with the flying tackle. Oh, accidentally runs into his partner. Darth Brooks was so eager to go attack the American Nightmares. Wyndham with a big combination on Brooks. Goes for the pin. Only got the one. And French press on Marceau, but Wyndham back in the ring and able to break up the pin. That would have almost certainly been curtains for Mason Marceau. Big right to Course Grind. And Matt Wyndham continuing with the combinations. And Brooks attacking Matt Wyndham. Course Grind grabs Mason Marceau. They both got their opponents up. Wyndham slammed to the ground. Mason Marceau face first off the turnbuckle. Course Grind on the outside as Mason Marceau comes after him. Big clothesline on the inside from Brooks. Brooks setting up Matt Wyndham on the inside. Course Grind keeping Mason Marceau occupied. Thunder rolls to the All-American. Leg is hooked. Mason Marceau, I don't think is going to be able to get in to break this one up. He does. Proves me wrong at the very last second. Marceau. And now Marceau with the neck breaker. Leg hooked on Brooks. Of course, Grind breaking it up. What a match. Marceau drops him. Leg is hooked. Trying to snatch a victory from the jaws of defeat, but only got the 2 count against Course Grind. And here comes Darth Brooks. Pinfall by Wyndham, broken up by Course Grind. Marceau on the attack. And the American Nightmares trying to turn their fortunes around here. Random Biggs, you are not wrong. Darth Brooks. I mean, absolutely. I mean, terrifying, but an incredible singer. An incredible country and western singer. You got to give it to him. For everything else you want to say about Darth Brooks, you can't knock the talent inside the ring and out. And now Brooks with a big suplex. Drags Wyndham to the corner. He is split open now. Course Grind tossing Marceau aside. Wyndham tossed back into the corner. Darth Brooks drops it. Oh no. Oh no. Darth Brooks setting up for the Friends in low places. But Matt Wyndham got the knees up. Unbelievable. Thank you very much, Biggs. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Pinfall for Matt Wyndham. 3 count. And just like that, the American Nightmares with the victory over the Force. Bloody and beaten. But in the end, victorious. A huge win for the American Nightmares, Mason Marceau and Matt Wyndham. All right, over to the women's division, and coming out first, representing the Cure. Bow down, ladies and gentlemen, to the Goddess Bobbie.
From London, England, Goddess Bobbie.
The Goddess descending from the heavens to entertain these mere mortals. Bobbie has been doing very, very well for herself as of late, especially here in Season 4.
Yeah, but it only takes one superstar to be the center of the universe, Saxton, and you're looking at him.
And Bobbie in the ring, but whom is she facing tonight?
More than ready for competition.
It is your Freedom Champion, fresh off a hard-fought title defense against Hallie Little at the front of the line. PLE, Penny Happs, your Freedom Champion, making her way to the ring. Again, a lot of historical animosity between her and Bobbie. And so Penny, I'm sure, only too happy to get into the ring against her old nemesis.
Here's a competitor who knows the value of respect. At every show, this one asks me how my day is going. And even
Yeah, I mean, 2K, they only think of Universe Mode in terms of people sitting at their houses playing with WWE superstars and doing stuff. They don't, you know, for things like eFeds. And again, they're not going to try to push that necessarily because that's not, you know, that's WWE wants to push their product. So this is not exactly pushing WWE product because we're doing RLWF content. So that's why. But it is frustrating that, you know, when you're running an E-Fed, you're kind of like fighting against the game to put out some quality. But that's the way it goes. All right, let me start the prediction. You can let me know. Hey, I see what you did there, Blaze. I see what you did there. Penny Happs on the attack. Bobbie with a nice combination, though, and continuing. Grabs a handful of hair, tosses her across the ring, and then letting the mortals soak in the magnificence, the divine magnificence that is Bobbie. Oh, yeah, like, I never play. The only thing I do in this game, essentially, is RLWF. I don't do anything else. I don't care about any of the rest of it. The only time we have WWE, I play with WWE characters is when we have, like, a dark match versus WWE guys. But otherwise, I don't really bother at all. This is way more fun for me. Nothing against the WWE. It's great content, but this is what I love doing. Penny having a little talk with Bobbie. As she gets to her feet, they're going to lock up. And Bobbie sends her to the mat. They're going to lock up again. Exactly, Blaze. Exactly. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's a great loop. Yeah, that always. I mean, part of the. That's more of a legal issue, but it is frustrating because it's like it's your own game. Like, don't you want us to do it? But that's with games widely. You know what I mean? They run into all sorts of copyright issues. I mean, thankfully we've been pretty lucky so far on copyright stuff. So, but we've had to work around it for sure. I mean, again, I'm not really making enough money off of this for anybody to care at the end of the day. And Penny, beautiful suplex. Both of them on the apron, head back into the ring. They lock up. Irish whip by Bobbie. Sling blade. Well, I have found that since that this year I haven't been hit with copyright very much at all on YouTube. I mean, last season I was getting nailed every single stream, but again, for me, I'm not in this for the money anyway. So if I wind up making money, then you know, whatever, they can have the money. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. But it is nice to not have to see the copyright notices anyway this year. Every now and then we'll get one, but it's way less this year. Triangle dropkick from the champ, heading to the top rope, and oh, missed on the knee. Oh, that has got to be painful on that concrete floor. And Bobbie, of course, ever the opportunity, immediately attacking that leg. No mercy from the Goddess. Again, attacking that knee. Bobbie is ruthless.
And a carefully measured knee drop.
And now Bobbie just gouging the eyes of Penny Happs.
That's what I say.
What now? Stomp to the guts.
Bobbie wresting control of this match back from Penny Happs. Drags her to the corner, face first into the turnbuckle. What has she got planned? Something nefarious is my assumption. Goes for the pin. And they got the one.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
From the top rope. Oh. Penny Happs gets out of the way of that one. Yeah, I mean, I found that, you know, like I got dinged for copyright last season in particular, since we went to custom trons. I got dinged, I mean, I'd say probably like 70% of my streams got dinged for copyright for something or other. I found this year, even though we still have the custom trons, that it's better just because of the way we're doing it. And you just kind of learn you learn little tricks to help avoid those kinds of things. But ultimately, like I say, I mean, I think that it only becomes an issue if the channel becomes big. If all of a sudden I blow up overnight, oh, hold that thought. Oh, Bobbie got the knees up. A great move from Penny Happs, ruined. But if I suddenly blow up overnight and I've got 1 million followers and I'm making money off it, then the copyright you really got to watch for. But right now, I mean, listen, rule number 1 of legal stuff, don't sue poor people. Nobody cares. Alabama slam. Leg is hooked. Oof, 2 count, almost got the 3. The other thing is that I've got hard copies of every single stream I've ever done in the entire history of the RLWF saved. So if it did become an issue in terms of copyright, I could go back and edit those streams to avoid those issues. So in a pinch, we won't ever lose the content in theory. It just might mean a lot more work for me. Yeah, I mean, if I get big enough that people are suing me, then I know I've made it. I know I've made it, finally, after all these years. Bobbie from the top rope, Twisted Bob! Fan held up a sign that said, time for a Twisted Bob, and Bobbie gave him what he was looking for, but shoulder up by Penny Happs. A great match. Fans chanting, fight forever, but you gotta think that somebody is a finisher away from ending this match. Bobbie has her tied up. Oh! Brutal. And now Bobbie top rope again. If she hits another Twisted Bob, no. This time waiting for Penny to get to her feet. And, oh! Miscalculation on the drop kick. A lucky break for Penny, if you can call it that. Penny into the ropes now. Counter on Bobbie. Hits her with the clothesline. The fans going wild. Penny has her up. No! Was going for the catnap, but a reversal from Bobbie. What a match. But Penny, look at this. Feeling the momentum of the crowd. Trying to get things shifting back her way. Bobbie unrelenting on her attack. Knee drop from Bobbie, and once again gloating over the champ. Sling blade from Bobbie, and there's the pin. Does Penny have anything left in the tank at this point? I can't imagine it's much. Indeed, 1, 2, 3, Bobbie getting the win over Penny Happs. I mean, a brutal, hard-fought battle, but in the end, Bobbie victorious against the champ and the Goddess, picking up a big, big win in a non-title match against Penny Happs. All right, back over to the men's division for a little one-on-one action. Coming out first, it is Noah. We will put him on the audio list because his music is way too quiet.
Out of this world, weighing in at 234 pounds. No!
We'll try to fix that for him. But Noah walks through the laser grid. Chair in hand, but this is not a no DQ match. So the chair is going to have to be safely stowed under the ring for the duration. Noah also part of the qualifier at the TLC Extreme. Has had a great season 4 since moving over to Shock from Mayhem. Last year primarily working in the tag division with Carlito Munoz as part of the cartel, and this year striking out on his own, drafted to Shock. And it is paying dividends. Noah ready for action, but whom is he going to be facing, ladies and gentlemen? None other than your new World Champion, Oliver freaking Kingzz. Ladies and gents, winning the belt off of Maz of Oz in that triple threat match with Sean Lachlan in there as well at the PLE. What a match. And Oliver Kingzz again. What a story for Oliver Kingzz. Debuted back in season 1 of the RLWF. Left at the end of season 1 after a rather inauspicious beginning to his career. Took a couple of years. I don't know what he was doing, if he was wandering the earth, if he was training with monks in Tibet, if he was trapped in a pit by the League of Assassins. I don't know what he was doing, but he came back a different kind of animal. And it has led him all the way to the top of the RLWF as your world champion. But listen, winning that championship is only half the battle. Now, holding it, defending it, being a good and long-lasting champion is a whole other challenge. And a tough fight here against Noah. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is winning. Noah has been very strong so far here in Season 4. Ollie setting up out of the corner already, and boom! Wow! Oliver freaking Kingzz wasting no freaking time. Out of the corner again. And got him a second time. Unbelievable start for Ollie Kingzz.
This non-title match is definitely going to prove them wrong.
And now driving those forearms into the back of the neck of Noah. And wow, Noah wondering what hit him at this point.
What an onslaught.
Assailing the joints of the leg.
Attacking the knee now, and Noah finally with a counter, trying to get something going here. Snaps the leg. Noah trying to build that momentum. Off the ropes, and oof, missed on the knee. Ollie Kingzz rolls out of the way. Going for the pin already. Only got the one. Only got the one count.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
And the spinning sidewalk slam from Ollie Kingzz. On the top rope, connecting. And again, showing disrespect to his opponent. Classic Oliver Kingzz. They're going to lock up. Ollie with the leverage advantage, obviously due to his height, but Noah has him backed up into the ropes. Referee calls for the break. They lock up again. And Noah, a unique version of the headlock here, kind of pressing his neck from the opposite side. Kingzz able to reverse. Oof, putting the squeeze on that arm. Look at the pain on Noah's face. Again, that leverage coming in handy for Oliver Kingzz. On the top rope, Noah gets to his feet. And drop kick connects. Noah with the reversal. Has him up, but no. Beautiful counter from Kingzz into the pin. Reversed by Noah. Reversed by Kingzz. Reversed again by Noah.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
And Kingzz going for the suplex, but another roll-up here from Noah. Referee really slow to start that count for no reason whatsoever. Noah on the attack. And, oh! Drops him on his noggin for the inverted DDT. And now, from the top rope, Noah. 450 elbow drop connects. Shades of the great Gorilla Mondo. 2 count only. 2 count only.
And he's going to the outside.
And Noah
And now he gets back into the ring.
taking a little walk on the outside to gather his thoughts, but might have taken a little too long. Ollie Kingzz. Ooh, super kick right to the face, but Noah stands tall. Power bomb. Noah going top rope again. And boom, the frog splash connects. Leg is hooked. Ooh, I thought he might have had it. I thought he might have had it. Fans chanting, "We're not worthy." They understand what an incredible match they've got going on in front of them. Sling blade from Noah.
This could be fatigue finally truly settling in.
Off the ropes and oh, missed again on the knee. Ollie Kingzz able to roll out of the way, but Noah doing the same. Ollie crawls to the corner. And Noah, what has he got going on here? Oh! Snap suplex from the second rope. Ollie Kingzz on his feet. Noah continuing the attack. Big combination. Spins him around into a knee to the chin. The fans going wild. Noah clotheslines him into oblivion. Referee's going to start his count. But Noah
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
right out after him. Kingzz has him up. Wing for the power bomb, but Noah with a nice counter. Counter now from Kingzz. I think Noah maybe going for an STO or something there. Now some vicious chops from Kingzz. 3 count. Noah sent into the corner. Ollie's going to roll back in. Still plenty of time for Noah to get to his feet, but the referee giving him a warning at the 5, and Noah getting worked up with the fans there in the front row, and Ollie Kingzz not appreciating the showboating. He's going to slide out. They both miss on that opening salvo. Ripcord forearm connects from Ollie Kingzz. Count has restarted. Noah tossed into the corner.
Both wrists captured.
Oh, drives the knee into the face of Noah. Back into the ring they go. Springboard misses. Noah takes advantage. Rolls him up, but good call by the referee. I mean, he's wedged up against the ropes in the corner. And Noah has him up. Boom! Attitude adjustment rolls through. He is not done. We have got at least another attitude adjustment. Boom! Hits the second. Leg hooked. 2 count only. Somehow Ollie Kingzz gets the shoulder up, but he is hurt. He is dragging himself to the corner. And Noah coast to coast for that drop kick right in the sternum. Drags him to the far corner, face first into the turnbuckle he goes. But a nice counter from Ollie Kingzz, and now it's Ollie Kingz's turn to go coast to coast, but nobody home. Noah dragging him to the ropes. Irish whip. Hits the rolling elbow. And Noah telling him to get to his feet. What has he got in store? Has him up. And off the top rope. Off the ropes. Oh, went for the side neck snap, but Ollie Kingzz going for a sneaky pin. Beyond sneaky, a dirty pin. Kick out by Noah. The referee didn't see the dirty pin, so lucky Noah was able to kick out on his own. On the ropes now, and Noah choking Ollie Kingzz over the top rope. No doubt upset about that dirty pin, and now locks him into the crossface, trying to get Ollie Kingzz to tap. Oh, yes, that's cinched in. But Kingzz with the reversal. And boom. 2 rolling cutters, and oh no, a 3rd rolling cutter. Is that going to be it for Noah? No. 2 count. Unbelievable. Unloading with a series of kicks. There was, in fact, a sign for I Love Norm. There are a lot of fans out there who love the work that I am putting in here. Thank you very much. Springboard. 450 connects.
You know what he's thinking.
And again, the disrespect for his opponent continues. Thank you. I assume you're sitting at home with the sign that says I Love Norm as well, holding it up to the screen. Oh no. Styles clash on Noah and Oliver Kingzz setting up in the corner. This could be the end for Noah. Oh, good Lord. The forearm to the back of the head, and that might be it for Noah. No, Noah still hanging in there. How? How?
You can't count that high, Saxton, but that was one of the closest near falls you'll ever see.
Ollie Kingzz continuing the offense, and now trying a different tack. Probably a smart idea. Locking in the submission. Tequila Sunrise locked in, but Noah able to escape.
Who knows what damage has been done?
Ollie Kingzz from the middle rope. Connecting.
It's clear he's locked in right now.
There's the pin. I don't know if Noah's got enough in it for another kick out. He does not. A hard-fought battle, but in the end, your winner, Oliver freaking Kingzz, your world champion.
Oliver Kingzz.
Noah giving it 120%, but still not enough to beat Oliver freaking Kingzz, your new world champion. All right, main event o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. The Twitch Championship on the line. Jocko winning the championship, but whom has the Rando Lando Wheel of Destiny bestowed its favor upon this time? It is Dirty Sanchez. Ladies and gentlemen, from Mayhem, making an appearance here on Shock with a chance to walk out of the building with that Twitch Championship around his waist. Jocko, of course, beating FTN Colm after his record-shattering run as Twitch Champion. Jocko, of course, the first superstar to hold that Twitch Championship belt in every single season of the RLWF, a record that is literally impossible for anyone to beat, so he's his for all time. But Dirty Sanchez looking to make that historic win a brief footnote by taking that championship belt away from him tonight. Again, the Twitch Championship now in Season 4 has to be defended every single week. It is a punishing schedule for a champion. Dirty Sanchez with an incredible opportunity tonight against Jocko.
And here comes one of my favorites.
And ladies and gentlemen, speak of the devil, your Twitch champion, the illustrious Jocko.
Remember, guys, the title's on the line here in this one. And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy.
Still the greatest
Might just be the night the title
Tron
changes.
in the history of the RLWF, bar none. And the illustrious one heads to the ring. And again, as excited as Jocko no doubt was to get his historic 4th run as Twitch champion, he does not want to have that Twitch championship be brief. He wants this to be an epic run. But he has got to get past Dirty Sanchez to get that run off the ground. Into the ring and ready for action, the illustrious one will defend his Twitch championship for the first time here in Season 4 against Dirty Sanchez. That is what is up for grabs, the beautiful Twitch championship brought to you by the NormCantShoot channel. The NormCantShoot channel, maybe we should go back to playing CK3.
Introducing the challenger. From the edge of reality,
While they do the introductions, let me start that prediction.
61 pounds, Dirty Sanchez.
Dirty Sanchez, a physical specimen.
And his opponent from Rochester, New York, weighing in at 269 pounds, the Action Champion,
The pride of Rochester, New York.
Jack.
It is Jocko. Will his illustrious reign continue?
In this company.
Or will it end before it's really particularly illustrious? Oh God, if you saw me play Call of Duty or Overwatch, I mean, you would understand the name. I mean, I'm not any better with a knife or a melee weapon. I mean, I'm not any better. If anything, I'm probably worse, but shameful displays for me in first-person shooters. But wrestling commentary, I got you, fam. Sanchez, beautiful takedown on the illustrious one.
You just gotta show off and show out.
Sanchez has him up and over for the suplex.
Measuring their opponent, little gut wrench.
And Yokozuka cutter from Dirty Sanchez. Line, I am jealous. I'm so bad at those kinds of games. I mean, notoriously so. I mean, I was bad at those games when I was a young man. Now, as an old person, there is no way. There is no way. I did play a little PUBG with the Mazavaz faction, and I wasn't as bad as I thought I was going to be, but I wasn't great.
Needed a face and finishing off with a nasty clothesline.
And Jocko freaking out in the corner. Reversal from Sanchez. Into the neck breaker.
He's got his sights locked in now.
And Sanchez has him up. Oh!
Snatched up from the canvas.
Boom! Into the spine buster. Again, the power of Dirty Sanchez
Oh my gosh.
connecting off the springboard as well.
This is how it starts. The groundwork.
And Sanchez looking strong so far against the champ. Irish whip and boom. Fall away moonsault slam. Sanchez from the top rope. And boom. Hits the stunner from the top rope. Hooks the leg. This might be all she wrote. We might have a new champ. No. One count only. Wow. Resilience there from Jocko.
Everything he can do
Exactly, you. I just got to find other ways to make myself useful.
Got him in the corner now.
Into the corner. Nobody home when Jocko comes after him. Sanchez right back on the attack. They're going to roll to the outside.
He is struggling to get back into the swing
Again,
of
Sanchez
things.
has to be careful. A win by countout will not get him the belt.
Gotta watch the
And
clock
we're
here,
going to
guys.
take a quick commercial break while they're jawing at each other here.
How much royalty can you buy for 49 cents? One drop of Royal Bubble Bath? Or King Ralph's Royal Deal at Burger King. Buy any size fries and a soft drink and get a double cheeseburger for 49 cents.
All right, back to the action. Big backbreaker from Dirty Sanchez.
Everything's falling his way right now.
And boom. Oh, my goodness. Pinwheeled him face first into the mat, repositioning him away from the ropes. Maybe he's thinking a pin here. Indeed he is. Rolls him over, hooks the leg. Are we going to see a new champion? Oh. Ooh, that was close. That was a close. Sanchez right back on the attack. On the top rope again. Tiptoes across and hits the elbow. What a move. Leg hooked. Are we going to see a new Twitch champion right here? No. Again, Jocko gets the shoulder up somehow. Dirty Sanchez right back to work on the top rope again. This time he's going to wait for Jocko to get to his feet. And boom. Diving Hurricane Rana, but Jocko trying desperately to get something going for himself now. Spinebuster connects. Sanchez gets to his feet. Jocko waiting for him. Through the ropes. Again, the Twitch Championship on the line in this match. Low drop kick to the side of the head by Jocko. Springboard stomp to the chest. Hooks the leg. Jocko looking to retain. Only got the one count. Only got the one count. Goes for another pin. This time a dirty pin. Referee doesn't see it, but doesn't matter. Spinning back fist. Sanchez fighting back. Face first into the corner. Jocko fighting back. Has him by the throat. Trying to get a submission. Grabbed him right by the Adam's apple. That looks so painful. But Sanchez able to break free. Has him on the ropes. There's the Irish whip. Baseball slide into the Hurricane Rana. And Sanchez powering up. Irish whip. Big backbreaker connects again. And the illustrious one in a heap of trouble and getting worse now. Referee calls for the rope break. Good eye by the ref there. Sanchez out of the corner though. And boom! Oh my goodness. That's gotta be it. Are we gonna see a brand new Twitch champion? No! How on earth did Jocko kick out? You can see bleeding profusely from the forehead. The champion desperately trying to retain that belt. Sanchez missed. Jocko from the top rope. Illustrious frog splash. And now setting up in the corner. Not done yet. Hidden blade. Leg is hooked. Has Jocko just snatched victory from the jaws of defeat? No. No. 2 count. Jocko setting him up. Boom. Face first to the mat. Leg is hooked. Jocko retains. Wow. Wow. I thought for sure Dirty Sanchez had him, but Jocko, never underestimate the desperation of Jocko as champion. Retaining the belt in spectacular fashion. The illustrious one. Victorious over Dirty Sanchez to retain the Twitch Championship. Unbelievable title defense by Jocko, and what an ending to a spectacular episode of RLWF Shock. Thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the subs, and thank you to you two on YouTube as well for watching. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible RLWF action. We'll be back this weekend for RLWF Max. We've got some great matches coming up on Max, so definitely stay tuned for that. And we will see you next time. Goodbye.